Welcome to Calculus. I selected some questions from College Board exam. The first question, find the limits of rational function when x approaches infinity. So first we need to break down the function, simplify the top, multiply 2x minus 1 times 3 minus x. You multiply 2x times 3 is 6x. Multiply 2x times negative x is negative 2x squared. Then we're going to multiply negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. And multiply negative 1 times negative x is positive x. Then here is the function, and numerator of the function would be negative 2x squared first, and then combine 6x plus x is 7x, and then negative 3 left. That's the first part. You need to do the same to the bottom here. Multiply x minus 1 times x plus 3. Multiply x times x is x squared. Multiply x times 3 is 3x. And then multiply negative 1 times x is negative x. Multiply negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. Combine x squared, put it down, and then 3x minus x is 2x, and then negative 3 we have. That's the limit. So we reform the function here. So now the function is easy to find the limits. So if you have this kind of question, and it's multiple choice, you need to do the whole process. Look at the maximum exponent. You're going to find that we have the maximum exponent at the top and at the bottom, 2 and 2, maximum exponent. If you have numerator and denominator, both they have maximum exponent and they are equal, all you have to do just divide coefficient. The coefficient here is negative 2 over 1. Negative 2 divided by 1 is negative 2. The answer is negative 2. You need to do the whole process, which is, I remind you, divide by the maximum exponent. Divide by x squared. Each term. So when you divide each term by x squared divided by x squared is cancelled and negative 2 left. X squared divided by x squared is cancelled and 1 left. And others will be number over infinity. 7 over infinity, negative 3 over infinity, 2 over infinity, negative 3 over infinity, all will be 0. Any number divided by infinity will be 0. So what's left exactly? It's negative 2 over 1. The answer is negative 2. And again, let me repeat here for some of you. Negative 2x squared divided by plus 7x divided by negative 3 divided by here 1x squared divided by plus 2x divided by negative 3 divided by, all we have to do here is just divide by the maximum exponent, x squared, x squared, x squared, x squared, x squared, x squared. In here, x squared cancel x squared and negative 2 left. And x squared cancel x squared and 1 left. Over here, when you simplify, cancel x with x, it will be 7 over infinity, or 7 over x, minus 3 over x squared. And here is negative 2 left. It's plus. And here is 1 plus 2x over x squared is 2 over x. Negative 3 over x squared. We still have the limits when x approaches infinity. So if you substitute for infinity now, all will be 0. 7 over infinity, it will be 0. 3 over infinity squared, which is still 0. 2 over infinity is 0. 3 over infinity is 0. Negative 2 over 1 left. That's the answer of the first question. Now we have the second question. The second question, which is given the function f of x equals x minus 1 times x squared plus 2 to the third. So we have two quantities. The first quantity, which is u, x minus 1, and the second quantity, which is v. So two quantities multiplied, u and v. All we have to do, just apply product formula, which is, I remind you, it's u dash v plus u times v dash, the derivative of first times the second plus derivative of the second times the first. That's all you have to do. This is to find the derivative of f. Let's do that. So derivative of x minus 1, I heard you. Yeah, it's 1. This is 1. Times v, which is x squared plus 2 to the third. Plus u times derivative of first. U, it's x minus 1. You keep it anywhere. X minus 1. And let's do the derivative of v. Let's apply chain rule. X squared plus 2 to the third. Find the derivative of the whole things first, which is you drop 3 times x squared plus 2, and subtract 3 minus 1 is 2, times, do the derivative inside. Derivative of x squared plus 2 is 2x. Let's simplify this term here. So 1 times x squared, so x squared plus 2 to the third. And here is multiply 2x times 3 is 6x. And we still have x minus 1. Then times x squared plus 2 to the second. Then from both quantities here, we have x squared plus 2 to the third, and here's x squared plus 2 to the second. I see that x plus 2 to the second is common. Let's take it out. Take x plus 2 to the second out. Common. Then open parentheses, divide x squared plus 2 to the third over x squared plus 2 to the second. We see that x squared plus 2 left. And then divide this quantity by x squared plus 2 to the second. X squared plus 2 to the second canceled out. Then 6x times x minus 1 left. Yeah. So keep x squared plus 2 to the second. And then keep x squared plus 2. Then distribute 6x to be 6x times x is 6x squared. And 6x times negative 1 is negative 6x. We're about to finish. Don't worry about. Okay, so keep x squared plus 2 to the second. And here is combine like terms. 6x squared plus x squared equals 7x squared. And negative 6x in the middle, plus 2 at the end. You see, our answer matched D, which is x squared plus 2 to the second times 7x squared minus 6x plus 2.